Thank you very much, Patrick. And guess what else I have? His new little toy here. Were you drinking out of this? It looks a little wet.
Well, I was. You know, I hope when everybody watches this whole day, they realize that you should replace Matt Lauer, because the job you've done this weekend in KNDU has been first rate. So, Matt, you're out of here, buddy.
Well, you know what? Steve David, his PR skills are top notch. He gets all the media. I wonder why, but you get all the wins. I mean, you guys won the heats, the qualifying. I think you were second, and then you take home the Columbia Cup trophy. Just sum up this weekend for me. How could it have been any better?
It's a dream come true weekend. It really is. I mean, between my daughter being born and marrying my wife, this is probably number 3 on the all-time win list, and it's happening today.
And this is the first interview all weekend where you didn't give me some beef jerky, so I'm a little let down, Steve. But I will say Dave Villog didn't win for the first time in 4 years. A lot of people were rooting for you to try to get some new blood in here, and you really delivered like that. Is it neat for you to finally break through after Villog has owned this river for so many years?
Well, we admire the Elstrom team. I mean, it just worked out today where we won. The reason you didn't get any more Alberto beef jerky, by the way, is we gave it all to Elam.
Okay, well, maybe their stomachs were too heavy for that final. Talk about that final. What happened? I know you weren't leading the whole way. At the very end, you kind of pulled through.
Yeah, the 37 got a great start on the inside. We're trying to happen for us.
All right, well, Steve, we are out of time. Let's take another look at this trophy. You want to pick it up? Hoist it up one more time?
I'm not strong enough, but you are, because you
All right, I'll help you out here with it. All right.
You and Matt together.
All right. Steve David, Columbia Cup champion 2008. Patrick, back to you. Mike Johnson. Mike, so busy working on this boat, he's not even going to stop what he's doing. What was that like, moment of truth, racing the clock and getting this boat on the water right before the heat started?
As you saw, it was pretty hectic.
Working hard all day. We've got an Alberto link here for you. What would you like?
Well, what part of the pig did this come from? That's what I want to know.
The best.
Cow pig. I'm going to show off my hydro knowledge. I know that's a canard.
Right.
And what are we doing to the canard?
Well, we're going to put the...
If you look over here, here's where the boats are. And in between the boats, all the fans walk back and forth. And right behind every single boat, they have their big trailers docked right behind me. U-37's crew chief, Scott Rainier, right here. Scott, tell me exactly what goes on back here in these trailers.
Well, generally inside, we carry every spare part.
You don't want me to start messing around with this stuff, do you?
That's just a spare gearbox with a little bit different ratio for maybe if it gets really windy and rough, we'll pop that thing in, to make the boat go fast in the rough water conditions.
All right, if my Chevy Prism at home isn't running too fast, you can come over and help me out a little bit.
Well, I'm not sure about that thing. I don't know about that.
All right, but they do know hydro boats, and these guys know a ton, and they have a ton of toys to keep them busy all weekend long, and the U-37 is running great so far. Back to you guys.
Very happy. Jean Theoret is with our Scott Reister.
What an amazing race that was, right down to the wire. Jean Theoret, you took the heat. How close was that in your mind heading down to the finish line?
It was very close, and I want to thank God for this win because it's a real mind booster for this team, the Beacon Plumbing team.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolute joy on the pits down here amongst the U-37 team as they are erupting, ecstatically celebrating that win over Dave Villog in the heat. We'll see if they can do it again in the final. Guys, back to you.